Hello and welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. Take back your roar. I am your intuitive energy. You know what? I'm your intuitive tarot girl. Keep wanting to say energy. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I'm all about the energies and feeling what's going on. So with that being said, this is going to be an energy read for Pisces. I'm called to read from the Moonology deck first. Happy birthday to all my Pisces friends and people out there. I believe this is we're just moving into this season. So let's see what's coming up. Confidence is the key to success. New moon in Leo. We actually just came out of the new moon in, the full moon in Leo. And we're going into the new moon in Pisces, or I believe, but maybe it's Aquarius? I can't remember. But anyways, let's see what comes up here for you, my Pisces friends. Your commitment is being tested. Confidence is your key to success. There's some kind of challenge that you're going towards. I don't even want to say challenge. There's something that you've wanted to start, because the new moons is all about planting the seed. So you've planted a seed, okay? You've started something, and you're wanting to take this seed and grow it. But right now you're being tested. It's almost like you really need to have the intention to want to see this go further. Like, you really have to want this. It's like you have planted many seeds before and just kind of planted them and overwatered them, left them and just forgot about it. But this time your guides are saying you need to really sit down and think about what it is that you want and start putting this into action. Start making a plan, because your commitment to yourself is being tested. You know, I don't know where that came from, but I heard this commitment to self. So you really need to make some choices and stand true to yourself, I hear. Look, there you are, Pisces. Meditate and contemplate new moon in Pisces. Have faith in your dreams. Exactly. Okay, I don't know what you are going through at this time, but I feel like this has been a constant thing for you. I feel that this is something that's just been going around and around and around. And, you know, like you start it, you get into the new moon phase, you start it, and then you let it go. And then it comes back up because you're being tested. Something's got you bringing it back up to your ideas, your intentions again. And it's ready to be put into place again. But this time is different. This time has to be different. You have to believe in yourself, okay? You have to believe that whatever you're putting out there, whatever good, whatever purpose, whatever it is that you're wanting to achieve, receive, or desire, you have to have the confidence to go through this. It's not just going to come to you because you're sitting around waiting for it, saying to yourself over and over again, this is what I want. But really, you're in your back in the mind saying, no, I'm never going to get this, because, you know, that's what's keeping you sitting on the couch, instead of saying, okay, this is what I want, but I need to keep on going and I need to keep moving forward so that I can open myself up to have the possibility of this actually coming through. So you need to have faith in yourself, Pisces. You have to understand that everything's going to come to you, but you have to work for it. You have to do it. Nothing's just going to miraculously just bang all of a sudden. Like, yeah, it does. Actually, I can't say it's not going to. It does. But you have to have the confidence. You have to have the belief that it's going to happen. You know, when you feed yourself the bullshit and excuses all the time as to why, you know, you're always sick, or you never get enough money, or you're always in shitty relationships, because you feed yourself this crap in your mind. You know, you say to people, oh, I want a better job, or, oh, I want a better relationship, or, oh, I want this. But what are you doing to get that? Nothing. Because, you know, like you're pretending. You're telling the world one thing, but in your mind, in your heart, in your belief, you're saying another. So now it's time to change that up. You know, like if you're jokingly going to say there's no good men, you need to believe that that's a bunch of bullshit. You know that there's good people out there. You know that you're worth a relationship. You know that you're worth that job. You know that it's out there. You just have to open yourself up to receive the opportunities to get to where it is that you want to be, instead of always giving yourself crap. Like, just sit back and give yourself some time to reflect on what it is that you really want to do, you know? Meditation is, you know, it's not difficult to do. You could be meditating while you're standing at the kitchen sink doing dishes. You know how you get in that zone moment and you're just kind of like thinking about life, and you're hearing and you're feeling all of the things that you know that you really should truly do, but then you keep on telling yourself, oh no, 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 and you keep hiding yourself. But that's meditating. Hearing, when you're hearing the truth, when you're hearing the this is how it needs to be, or, you know, like these are the steps that you need to go forward, or all of a sudden you get this really great idea and you get very excited, like that is your meditation. That is meditating. That is connecting to source. That is being in the moment with your true self and being authentic to what it is that you truly want. Magician in the mirror, just what I was saying. You project, you put out what you feel, right? You're the magician. And whatever you're creating inside, be it negative or be it positive, you're going to mirror that out into the world. So if you're saying that all men are shitty, guess what? All men that are going to come towards you are going to be shitty. If you're looking at it that all men are, not all men, but there are kind people out there. There are people that are going to accept me and love me and cherish me. And there's men out there that are, you know, like looking for the same thing that I am. And when you start believing that inside of yourself, you're going to start to see those people, those situations, that energy coming towards you, instead of the all everybody's an asshole, right? You're the magician. You're the magician, and you mirror what you want out into the world. If you want shit, shit's coming. If you want good, good's coming. Community, like it's maybe for some of you, you're going to meet somebody or get an opportunity outside of your home, because for some of you, I feel like you've really been kind of restricted to being in the home. Maybe for some, you've been feeling a little depressed, a little bit lost, and being at home has put you in this perspective of starting to contemplate a little bit more. Maybe you've already started meditating. Maybe you've already started contemplating, but you're starting to see now where you need to make the changes and start believing in yourself. Maybe some of you work in the community. Walking away, exactly. It's not easy. It's not easy to walk away from what you're used to. You know, it's not easy to make the changes in your mind and walk away from the negative beliefs, but it's not meant to be easy. It's meant to give you a challenge, because the challenge is a lesson. Hostilities in the garden and the gate. These cards have really been coming out quite a bit, actually, in the collective as well. So Pisces, with this, I'm feeling like you're ready to cut the bullshit out. You know, like I've said, you've done this before. You've seen how it just keeps on repeating itself over and over and over. Possibly there's somebody that you've been dealing with out in the community or outside of your home that's kind of have you opening up the door, giving you a possibility to something new. You know, a new way of looking at something, a new way of move. Maybe some of you are moving. Maybe you are looking for an opportunity to get away from a situation, and it's being presented to you because you're allowing yourself to be open. You're seeing that you're not actually stuck, that you can create, because you are the magician that can create whatever you want in your life. And you just have to trust and cut out these hostilities. Like there's no room for holding regret. There's no room for holding anger. There's no room for holding, you know, whatever it is that you're hanging on to. It's time to let that go, because when you let that go, you're allowing the seed to grow. It's kind of like a rock in the earth, and you've got this seedling that's trying to pop up this flower, but it's hit this rock and it's taking forever because it has to learn how to get around it and move up towards the sun if it really wants to thrive. And I feel for you, Pisces, I feel that that's what you really want, is to start thriving. And you've just hit this rock, but now it's time to see that you can bust through it or you can stay stuck. Okay. I'm going to get one more card, my friends, and see what... I'm going to get an oracle card and read from the book. I'm just kind of doing random things here, and this one's calling to me, Pisces. It's saying, I have a message for you, my dear friends. Maybe some of you are having to walk away from people that no longer serve you. You know, maybe there's a group of people that you've been dealing with and there's just somebody there that's kind of pissed you off. And it's like you're ready to just get away from that. And 3 cards came out. So I will read all 3. And I am going to read these from the book. So trust the niggle. Ooh, what's that little niggling in your belly? What is the niggling feeling trying to tell you? Is there, okay, so something's got you thinking, Pisces. The ever-unfolding rose, cracked open. It's happening for you, not to you. An inner temple devotion. Turn to the portal of your heart. Okay. Something's got you guys thinking that maybe something might not be right. Maybe something might be right. Maybe there's an opportunity that's good for you that's been knocking at your door and you're kind of like, hey, I really want to go this way. I really want to do this. I really feel that this is something that I need to do. And it's opening you up. You know, even if this is walking away from a situation, you're doing it because you know that it's the truth and it needs to be done. It's opening. Like this stuff that is going on in your life, it's not happening to you, it's happening for you. It's happening for you to learn, to understand, to get over this lesson and not repeat it, so that you're not bringing in all that negative energy all of the time. So you can see where you need to release the emotional bullshit and start opening yourself up and being aligned to what it is that you truly want. Okay, Pisces, let's see. It's probably going to take me a couple of seconds here to find this, where these are in this book. Trust the niggle. I think that's so funny. Trust the niggle. The next time your niggling goes off in your belly hole, you know it's your mama sense. All right, Pisces, let's see what the book has to say. That niggling feeling, that annoying niggling feeling, that inconvenient, annoying niggling feeling, like saying niggling over and over and over again. Try as you might, it's there and it ain't going anywhere. Most people spend years ignoring their niggling feelings, throwing their best dollops of stubbornness, ego, and post-rationalization to numb them out. Isn't that so true? It's exhausting, and until you face the niggle, life just throws you more bait to awaken it. And that's what this whole read is about, is opening up and being understanding, right? Letting go. What's your niggle telling you to do? And until you face the niggle, life just throws you more bait to awaken it, to draw your attention to the light within you that is bursting to come out. The niggle is an arrow pointing to what is standing in your way. The relationship, the conversation, the decision, the shift that needs to be made, the stone in your shoe. Oh my goodness, the stone in the earth, the stone in your shoe. How is that? Like, that's, to me, sorry, Pisces, but that is just, I love how when you pull these cards and it just coincides with the read completely. It's as a reader, it's energetically makes you feel really, really good because it allows you to trust and know that what you're doing is right. Often we feel the niggle feeling in our body first. Many people think that intuition is something from the higher realms, but in fact it is the body that is the intuitive one, working through our senses to deliver vibrational information. It takes just a moment every day to scan your body to receive the intuitive intelligence and act on it quickly. Like when you're doing the dishes, it comes through, right? That's the meditation. That's the intuitive hits. You are being called to face the niggle now. If you don't face it, the universe will throw something much bigger and more obvious in your path. And believe you me, it happens all of the time. That's when something happens and you're like, what the fuck just happened here? Like, I thought things were going good, and then all of a sudden, boom, it just hits you like a tower moment, right? That's, your guides are telling you to pay attention now to what's going on because you don't want to create that tower moment. You want to avoid that moment, okay? You will likely regret that you didn't, okay, so the universe will throw you something much bigger and more obvious in your path, and then you will likely regret that you didn't answer the niggle in the first place. I know it's scary, but you are safe, and answer the niggle now. What is your niggling feeling trying to tell you? What is it? What is this seed? What is this opportunity? What is this plan? What is this idea? What is it that's going on with you right now that you know you just need to deal with? It needs to get dealt with. Oh, that's cool. It was the very first, this is the very first card. So getting through this niggling is bringing you to a whole new beginning of allowing, of seeing, of feeling, right? Noticing how everything that you say, everything you do has a rippling effect out into the world. So the ever unfolding rose. The challenge in life is to keep your heart open when you most want to close it. To let life crack you open, to open through hurt and loss, to allow what is falling away to fall away. Being human is a courageous act. A life well lived is full of losses and tragedies as much as triumphs and adventures. Wherever you find yourself at the moment, life is coaxing you to keep your heart open no matter how much it hurts. To continually unfold, to let life crack you open. Perhaps you're going through a difficult time right now, and instead of cursing the difficulty, see it as a blessing. To open yourself up to the truth that perhaps, as hard as it may be, life is happening for you and not to you. And one day in the not too distant future, you may just bless the thing that broke you down and cracked you open because the world needs you open. Now is the time to go gently, to treat yourself like a tender, sweet baby, to wrap yourself up in a blanket and trust that Mother has you cradled in her arms. The seas may not all be smooth sailing, but you are safe and you are held. One day, not too far from today, you will look back at this transformation and be blown away by the poetry of your life. Everything is going to be okay. You are exactly where you are meant to be right now. Where you're going is where you're meant. It's up to you how you want to, which way you want to take. You know what I mean? So the inner temple. No, kind of opened it right to it. You are being called to be a devoted student and tune into your heart. Like how they all have to do with listening and tuning into your desires and your heart. To incorporate true devotion into your life. You could be being called to develop a regular meditation, journaling, or chanting practice. That's here, Pisces, wherever it went. Or to show up to your soul with rhythm. To develop a daily practice when you fill up your well and spend time with your soul. Isn't that what we said in the beginning? All of the answers to all of the questions that you seek are waiting for you in the portal of your heart. You cannot hear them unless you carve out time each day to listen. Your soul is yearning for a deeper relationship with you, and so the more time you spend with it and show up to it, the more clearly it will guide you. You are here to grow as souls. Earth is one big playground for your soul to learn, and you are being called to go deeper in your soul growth or to increase your devotion by being a student of a lineage or a spiritual teacher. If you have already been a committed student, then you are being commended for your devotion. Your guides want you to know how proud of you they are and that the time you spend in devotion is priceless. If you are questioning your career or life path, your guides want you to turn your focus toward devotion and this prayer. Please use me in a way that delights my mind, body, and soul. May my life be one big moving prayer. Commit to a daily devotional practice. That's like we said in the beginning. Make a plan. Put yourself in there first. Start looking after you. Open your heart up to believe and feel your truth and live from that place of compassion and love for yourself. All right, Pisces, I want to thank you for your energy. I hope that you enjoyed your read. And if you did, please go ahead and like and subscribe to my channel. If you feel that somebody you know may resonate with this read, by all means, go ahead and share. For now, I want to thank you all again for your energy. And I hope that you all have a beautiful rest of your day, my friends. Happy birthday to my Pisces. Take care. Bye-bye.